today's video I'm going to be playing with Sgraffito a little further. The last video I made some abstracts in my sketchbook like these ones. I've just enlarged them and framed them, but this time I'm going to be making some fishy designs, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Do feel free to have a look back at my last video, it shows you a little bit more about Sgraffito, but here I'm just putting a layer of acrylic paint down, letting that dry, and then putting a layer on top of another colour with a little bit of retarding medium added to it to slow down the drying time, and then I'm just simply scratching patterns into it. So here you can see that I've been painting the sheet of paper and for the Sgraffito, but what I'm doing is I've put a sheet of card underneath and I'm just keep painting all my Sgraffito pieces on top of this, and as it sort of moves position you get this kind of nice sort of abstracted piece of paper underneath, and I did it on the same weight of paper so that I could incorporate it into my collage. I thought it would be really fun to cut the fish's bodies from this, and it also gives it colour harmony and coherence because it's got the same colours in as the Sgraffito. So I've just cut out a template and there's the fish tail, and I just laid them down onto the painted or run-off card, painted card, and I've just cut out the fish shape. So I've just done a whole stack of them as my starting point. And then what I've got is another piece of paper here, which will be the top part of the pattern, because getting collage to fit can be a bit tricky at times. So I've just slightly curved around here, and then I can just lay that down onto my coloured bits of paper and I can start to cut out the shapes. And I can decide, you know, I can decide where I want to put the pattern and which bits I want showing. And you could kind of do bits with cross sections of the different patterns, or you could just do sort of the stripes just sort of curling round slightly. So I am just going to play around with them and just see which ones I like together. So I even kind of thought about things like I'd left some bits of paper that had pattern on that I'd scratched in and some bits plain, and I thought it would be quite fun to do like half and halves for his fin. So yeah, you can just play around with, and I cut out some face shapes as well in plain paper, and I started to cut out, so I'd scratched in these circles, and I really liked the outline on the outside of the circles to outline the eye. We have lots of mackerel in the waters in Cornwall, so I did look at the mackerel, and obviously it's got this slightly striped back on it, so that's my inspiration really, and these slightly large eyes, boggly eyes, which I love. I have just popped this old piece of mount board over the top. I've got some card here because I want to put this into a 40 by 40 frame, and just putting that round helps me decide on the placement. So I just then get busy with my Pritt stick and just start collaging my pieces of paper down. thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed my little fishy explorations. I framed these ones up. The bottom ones I haven't put a top fin on, and the top ones I did put a fin on the top of its body. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. I still haven't decided which is my favourite. But please do like, subscribe and press the notification button if you would like some more content. But for today, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.